there was also some music news this week. All right. Gonna get into a little bit of music news. Right. I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't seen this because y'all probably don't pay attention to the news. That's why I'm doing this. All right. Because even if you don't watch it right now, I'm gonna break it up so that you can watch it later at your leisure. All right. Nice little bite-sized chunks so it won't be too much for y'all to digest. All right. So there was some music news this week. One of the big stories was this one right here. Where is it? Where is it? Y'all probably heard about this story.
It's the type of shit like is that you be letting these YouTube bloggers talk mad and you let it, but when they get out of line, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take legal action because I'm sick of people. Like, I'm really sick of people. So don't even ever try it. And I'm gonna sue that blogger because I'm sick of it. Gathering all my information, bitch. You wanna keep harassing me? You wanna keep harassing my friends? You wanna keep making shit up? Then I'm gonna take all your bread.
Yes, as you saw, that was Cardi B. And she recently, this past week, won her lawsuit against a YouTube blogger named Tasha K. Now, Tasha K lost a defamation lawsuit against Cardi B because she was lying about certain things Cardi B did in her past. She lied about it on her channel and got a whole bunch of views off of it. Right? So, in respect to that, Cardi B got tired of it, like as you heard, and she took it to court. So, over a 4-year court battle, the trial just ended this past week, and the jury, within like 2 hours, awarded Cardi B with, it ended up totaling to be about $3.8 million that this Tasha K has to now pay to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into some more music news. Spotify stock plummets. A staggering 12% in 1 week as users delete their accounts en masse to protest the platform, siding with anti-vaxxer Joe Rogan against musician Neil Young. Clearly, the backlash is working. They tweeted free support boycotting Spotify. That's what this tweet says. And again, I'm going to be referencing Twitter a lot. So if you are on Twitter, you can follow me at Kurt Nice HHL. That stands for Kurt Nice Hip Hop Lives. Check me out on Twitter right there. I do a lot of political tweeting, but that's because the hip hop on Twitter is most of the times it's kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying? It's really just rap fan celebrity shit. All right, so I'm not really into that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't care less about some of these rappers. You know what I'm saying? So people's always like, oh, didn't you, like, this person has the best album ever, or you know, this random artist, you know, is greater than this other artist, you know. And that's basically how the conversation goes most of the time. It's not a lot of in-depth talk about hip hop or anything like that at all. You know what I'm saying? But what they're talking about here is the fact that Neil Young, who's a old school folk artist, rock musician, you might not know who he is, being a hip hopper, you might not know who Neil Young is, but he basically put up an ultimatum saying that if you don't start policing some of this COVID misinformation, he's going to take all his music off of Spotify. So Spotify was like, I don't give a damn what you do, Neil Young. Take your music off. We don't care. We're keeping Joe Rogan. We pay him $100 million a year. He has the biggest contract ever with Spotify. So Neil Young took his music off. And actually, a couple of people followed suit. And a lot of people, like that tweet suggested, they deleted their Spotify accounts. A lot of users left Spotify. And as it turns out, Spotify ended up losing $2 billion worth of stock share this week. So that $100 million investment is costing a little bit more right now, about $2 billion more. That's what that's costing them to have Joe Rogan on there. So a lot of y'all out there, listen, man. If y'all anti-vax, and all that other stuff, that's up to you. You could do that, but you're playing with your life. And the information that you might be paying attention to might not be correct. Now, you saw what happened to that officer that told the governor to kiss his ass, right? You see what happened to him. Don't let that be you. All right? Don't let that be you. Last weekend at this time, there was an anti-vax rally, right? All the anti-vaxxers got together in DC and they had a big rally. And this is kind of what it looked like. This is what you got if you were at the anti-vax rally last week.
Wait. Oh, we love. Here we go. Change right here. The D. And we love. There is no wall I cannot break.
This is the anti-vax rally.
And we love. There is a right to my mistake.
Wow.
We love. And we
really
love.
getting it, isn't
No, your heart will always sing. Don't you know
no
that
mask,
it is
no vaccinations, everybody just chilling.
With love.
Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. She's really feeling the vibe, isn't she? Look at it. Look at it, man. She's really feeling it. So that was your anti-vax rally last week, man. And listen, man, y'all can, buy into all that type of stuff if you want to, man. But see, when you think that politics don't matter, right? When you're out here acting like, you can just listen to music, listen to hip hop, and just go about your day and don't have to worry about nothing. When you're acting like politics don't matter, right? Those people are the ones that you're letting vote and choose all your representatives. So when you don't vote, you just let other people pick. That's all you're doing, because you're still going to be affected by the choices that people make. It's just that you're not participating and you're not going to be one of the people having your say. All right. So when you have your say, all you got to do is register and vote. And everybody in America, this is an election year. All right. So you should be registered to vote. You say, oh, what's the point of voting? Well, if you don't vote, you let crazy people pick your candidates and your representatives, and then they start making laws for you. Okay. That's the importance of voting. I'm gonna finish some more music news, man. I'm gonna go into some more music news. In fact, this is some of the stuff that you'll find on Twitter in the hip hop section. Fear of a Slack Planet, it's showing us some logos from back in the day. He says, I tweet for people in hip hop who used to draw logos on their school notebooks, right? Y'all familiar with any of those logos? I'm not sure. Somebody else said, I only want to hear Pusha T rap about cocaine. Wow. That was a young person, nice little troll out there for you. Pusha T supposedly has a new album coming out. The Flyest Chef, Raekwon. Round 1, Dr. Dre versus RZA. Who y'all got? Who y'all got in that battle? I don't think they're Wu-Tang versus Dr. Dre. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Oh, damn. Let me check my comments here. I've been sleeping on the comment section. Mike P, the scientific mystic, on the check-in. He says, all right, what are you saying here, Mike P? Mike P says they let new artists redo Rocket Man, and even Meg Thee Stallion redid a classic joint. Right. Mike P also says that they don't, they're selling their catalog. Wait a minute, he says they're selling their catalog, not new music. All right. Mike P, he says they don't teach music, so when people hear real good music and even MCs, they're blown away. And that's true, Mike P. I could agree with you on that. That's true. They don't teach music. So yes, that's why some of my favorite reactor channels are the ones where they're reacting, like the younger cats are reacting to old school music. You know what I'm saying? I like when they do that. You know what I mean? I like when they do that. Yes, I will make sure that I put all my contacts in there so we could build, you know what I'm saying, one of the best ways is going to be to like just DM me either on Instagram or on Twitter. And like, again, my handle is Kurt Nice. I'm saying at Kurt Nice HHL. But definitely shout outs to Mike Peter, scientific mystic, who always checks in with the goodness. You know what I mean? Giving us some more info like that. Y'all gonna have to put in the comments, man, who y'all think is a better producer, RZA or Dr. Dre. That is actually, I don't even know the purpose of actually, doing a battle like that, because they're both dope and I like them both. So I don't, but I personally can't say who's better. I really can't, because on some forms you would say Dr. Dre, but on others you would end up saying, RZA and the whole Wu-Tang catalog. That's impeccable. All right. So yeah, that's a hard one, man. Y'all gonna have to tell me what y'all would think, man. Okay, check this out. This is a story that dropped this week. It said Kanye West becomes the only rapper in history to have charted a song on Billboard for 19 consecutive years. He has entries every year since 2003 when he debuted. And then they also put commercial longevity, cultural icon, and noted genius and crazy person, Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Wise on Twitter said this week, he said, people who analyze the lyrics have a different respect for rap/hip hop. That's true. I agree with that. Jay-Z won the Hip Hop Humanitarian of the Year award for XXL. So that's interesting, right? In the 1990s, producer Jay Dilla, people talking about Jay Dilla, did collaborations like D'Angelo, Questlove, and Common. Erykah Badu reshaped the sonic landscape of hip hop and R&B. And Dan Charnas has an excellent new book called Dilla Time, which tells how they did it. All right, so you can check that out. That's Dan Charnas' new book called Dilla Time.